Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome back to Stay on Your Feet. This is episode 4. Well, episode 4 of the new year. Tonight we will be discussing game week 24.
No, we won't. Look, we're here, yeah.
Listen, wait, let me get through. Let me get through the intro before you start going off on one. Yeah, we've got a lot of time for you. Don't worry, Christopher.
I don't want peace. I want problems.
Yes, you know you want war from the get-go.
When was the last time your club got to put one of these?
It's gonna be a live one.
When was the last time your club got to put one of these? Yeah. When was the last time your club got to put one of these?
Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got TJ from Footnow. Welcome, bro. How you doing? Behind the Rashford.
Good,
good, yeah.
I'm good.
Ayo, my brother, my fellow Gooner. How you doing, my bro?
I'm blessed.
Yes, man. Good to have you on, man. Shout out your other half. Pause. Ayo, you're the duo. Yeah, man. Big up my co-host, the Manchester boys, not looking happy. Down there in the bottom, underneath everyone in the table. There's only right there where they belong. So yeah, as you can see by the theme, this is going to be the topic tonight. Yeah, before we dive into Rashford and everything, can we get everyone to like, comment, and subscribe? So, boys, let's talk about quickly Nottingham Forest right now. Flying high, just battered Brighton, who are a very good team, 7-0. A hat-trick from Chris Wood. What are we saying about their title hopes? Where do you think they're going to finish in the season?
I'm sorry, but them lot, I respect it. They broke the rules. I said we don't care. They broke the rules and said we're here to stay. They said we don't care. They literally spent as much as they wanted and said buy us. The Premier League bit, they said we don't care. I'm sorry, yeah. But you know it is, yeah. You know what burns me more? The fact Oleyina is on Snapchat, giving it the big one on Snapchat. Snapchat of all places, you know, not Insta, not Twitter, not even TikTok, Snapchat. It's like he's stuck in 2016. Them lot snapped us a couple months ago. This guy's on Snap having bare banter for us.
Let him live his life, bro. The third in the league. Let him live.
Nah, bro, do you know what? Right, he's funny on social media. I like players like that. Just a bit of character, fun. You're banter in it, but
he went and played in Italy, man. No one can tell him anything.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Like,
what? Yeah. So, guys, where do we feel like? Realistically, where do we feel like Forest are going to finish end of the season?
If they continue,
anywhere in the top 5 is not bad.
Yeah, anywhere in the top 5, top 6. You've had a good season. You weren't meant to go. You weren't meant to end up there, but you've ended up there. Basically, they're playing football. They're not playing a conventional football like everyone else, playing passing out from the back. They're just playing good, honest, old school football.
They're taking a lot of their chances, and obviously, like they're not creating loads of chances. They're just taking pretty much every chance they took. Like that game against Brighton, they basically had like 9 chances and they scored 7 of them in it. So it depends, like how, like obviously Chris Wood is 33. How long is he gonna like keep like knocking them in? Obviously, like Alanga, Gibbs White, they've been fit for the whole season. So I think it depends. Like they could finish top 4. I don't think they will. I think they will kind of like fall off. I think once we hit like game week 26, 27, as soon as it starts looking like 10 games to go, I think teams like Chelsea, Newcastle, Aston Villa, they're gonna go, yo. Any three of us, we can get UCL, but it's not going to be the cheats. We are not letting cheats get UCL. And also, if Nottingham Forest get UCL, every single mid-table Premier League team are going fine. We are cheating next season because apparently that's how you do it.
Well. Hey, why are you laughing? Why you find that so amusing?
Nah, the way TJ said Aston Villa, the way he just added Aston Villa and all of that, I was just like,
Bro,
We're in the Champions League. We're in the Champions League this season. Why do we not want to get Champions League again?
with this added extra,
Might as well.
added extra firepower. Fucking Asensio,
Might as well.
Rashford,
You know what
experience.
I'm saying? Why do you think we've basically panicked in the window? Because we're trying to go for Champions League again. Emery looked at man like Leon Bailey. Emery looked at man like Matty Cash, and he went, "Yeah, this isn't going to cut it." So he went, "Cool, let's bring in Asensio. Let's bring in Garcia from Levante. Let's bring in Donya Marlon from Dortmund, and let's bring in the best academy product of the last 25 years from the red team in Manchester. I only know the name of the blue team in it. I don't know the name of the red team.
Boys, just a quick one, yeah. Where do we? How highly do we rate Chris Wood? Because this guy's, like he's 33 years old, man. He's cooking, bro. He's getting better as he's getting older. Like,
He ain't
it's
wearing a
crazy.
wire. He's a solid guy. Like, he don't wear no wires. He ain't bringing things that the squad are saying personally to the forefront. Like, I just, his favorite number isn't 6'9". He's not behaving like John Gotti. Like, I really respect him, as a striker. Quiet guy, lives by what happens in the GC.
You might know where he's from.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
I can't lie, though. I do respect
That's why
him.
he's high back, because he's from New Zealand. Them Maori people.
But he's had a solid career, though. Like, when you look at his career, I think like next season, or probably end of next season, like they'll probably get another striker in again. So like,
yeah, of course. If they get Champions League or Europa, they have to get another striker. It's only right, basically, because they're not got.
They got Wood and Awini. It just depends if they let Wood go in it.
I can't. I still feel like
I don't think they let Wood go. I reckon they see how the beginning of next season goes if he continues doing what he's doing, and then go for it, but still haven't bring an next striker in, basically.
I think Wood deserves a new contract though. So before they let him go, they need to up that salary. They need to give him a bit more dosh, at least reward him for all the goals he's banging, and then he can go after.
The guy's 33 now, though. Like,
you can't be handing out a contract like that at 33. So
how old Salah?
Salah's a different degree, though. You can't do that, though.
Salah's been doing it consistently.
We're Asia, aren't we? So what do you mean?
Yeah, but he's
but
Chris Woods. This is one of his best scoring seasons ever, and he didn't expect it. Like,
I think this is Chris Wood's first ever season with over 15 goals in the Prem.
Is it?
Second, yeah. Well, we got 15 goals last season in the Prem, last season.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's on 17 at the moment. Yeah.
Plus, like Chris Wood's game, a lot of it relies on the team playing well. Like, whereas Salah's play doesn't really rely on the whole squad.
I can't lie. Yeah, I can't lie. If Liverpool aren't playing great, normally Salah isn't playing great. I'll be so real.
But he's still someone that can just pick up the ball and still do something with it. I feel like Wood may not. I don't really think he's that kind of striker to just pick up the ball, go past like 3-4 man, and try to tuck it home.
I didn't realize.
Can Salah do that?
I think Salah can, and I'm pretty sure he's got a goal like that in the Champions League before. I think 17-18 season. Who was it? He has a goal like that. Like, I'm pretty sure.
He's a goal like that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Of 175 goals, how many goals this guy's actually scored, bro? I don't know. He scored one like that. Anyways, Not really up for debate. Who really cares about them two being compared? Because they're like you said, they're two completely different players. But I'm just saying, in terms of age, though, talk about handing out contracts. They're basically the same age.
If they're handing them a contract, it's going to be a rolling contract. It's not going to be. It's not going to be sort of like. It's going to be another year. It's not going to be anything.
Yeah. 1
Yeah,
year.
I mean, if he hasn't had one recently, I mean, on the back of the last 2 seasons he definitely deserves one, innit? Obviously, not sure if his contract is up or anywhere close to being up or whatever, so I'd have to check that. But I think he definitely deserves a little 1 year extension or something. So yeah, he's well done for a good season. Because he's outscoring a lot of other strikers, forwards in our respective teams, so we can't really say nothing right now. But
It's not more than the whole team.
Moving on. Say that again.
He's got more than both of our strikers twice over.
Why are you like this? So on a level, I swear, the next one to mute me, if I see you, we're gonna have issues, innit? Like, I don't get it. Like, why are we like this? Like, can we have some unity when we're on this pod? Like,
I can't sit here and both. I can't sit here and both face lie about Man United.
Unity.
I'll be lying.
Man's asking for unity. Is this post World War II Europe?
I'm lying to myself, and I can't do that.
Dad said we need to sign treaties at Old Trafford.
Like, through and through, like I'm not gonna let anybody chat shit on my team. Him on the other hand, he's open-minded, bro. That's called blind ignorance. It's not blind ignorance because I know my team is bad. Like, I'm one of them man where I can talk about my team.
We cannot say anything.
I just can't let another man talk about my team.
We can't say anything. We have to stand in the corner with a dunce hat on.
Okay, not all of us are as old as you, first of all, yeah. Because that was in like 1859. Cool. Like, that's not a thing in schools anymore, yeah. Marcus Garvey and them man there, yeah, I get it. You in school Marcus Garvey and that, and Haile Selassie. But here, yeah, things are different. Like, we're bad, we're terrible, 100%, yeah. But I just don't feel comfortable with next man talking on my team like that. Like, I personally can't.
Bro, next man are gonna talk on your team, bro. As long as you man are on Sky Sports, then we're gonna chat about your team, bro.
As long as you guys are here today on this, like, yeah, you're getting spoken to, bro. So
yeah, man.
But anyways, we'll get into you guys right soon.
I can't defend it. I can't defend.
I'm not trying to defend it, though. I'm actually not. Like, I know.
Bro, why are you shouting? Why are you so pressed?
No, I'm not even pressed, though. I'm not pressed. I promise you, I'm not pressed. I promise you, I'm not even pressed. I'm like, the thing that pissed me off here was the man them were talking in the GC like all of a sudden, like what, like United aren't worth anything or anything. Like, as an Arsenal fan, you ain't put one of these in time. Like, don't come here and like try to talk.
What are you worth, bro? What are you worth?
Popping that shit. Like,
what are you worth?
Where are you? Where are you in the league right now?
Okay, cool. Like, I want to talk about these positions, but all of a sudden, you know,
answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
We always go to talk about positions.
I didn't see the music.
Nah, bro. Answer the question.
It's such a Spursy thing to do as an Arsenal fan.
Where are you in the league, bro?
Where are Spurs?
It's such a Spursy thing to do for an Arsenal fan.
Where are you in the league? Nah, guys, I'm not letting. Where?
We are in the bottom half.
We're at 15. Okay, cool. Sue me, like, we're 15. Well done. Like,
how many games has there been?
Listen, it's not about the it's not the matches you win.
All the chess you just came with you got nothing to back it up with.
No. Listen here, yeah. Listen here.
Why do you not be smart like your uncle here?
What did I just say? Allow it, yeah. First of all,
you know what?
I'm gonna make it very clear here, yeah. United are terrible right now. This is one of the worst seasons we've probably ever had. And I feel like we keep saying it's one of United's worst season, and it just keeps getting worse. You know when your friend tells you he can't hit a new low, and then he hits a brand new low again? You're thinking, brother, you just told me you're going back to the gym. You're never eating a McDonald's again. Now this guy's eating 20 nuggets in the park. saying that he's about to start working out next week. Like, it don't make sense. I hear it, yeah, but my problem with all of this is, yeah, I feel like we've brought a manager in who needs time to implement his system, not giving him like one signing, and then told him to work with it. It's not fair on the manager 100. Then you got some new owners in who everybody and their dog was saying this guy is the tightest, one of the tightest owners about, and bare people welcomed him in because they didn't want Saudi owners. Now we're at a point where we've got a manager who basically set up to fail. One of our best academy products has just left. We've got like a squad that like, I think these lot must have all been set 8 at some point in school. All of these lot must have been set 8, 100. But in my honest opinion, personally, I'm not even pissed with Rashford leaving. I think it had to happen at some point. And I think it was always going to happen that Rashford was going to have to leave. But my only issue with all of this is United fans jumping online crying that Rashford's left. Like, are you not being serious? Like, you lot are crying, doing up Rashford celebrations when we're losing. I don't get it. Personally, I'm not even pissed he left. Like, it doesn't even make me feel a type of way. I can't lie.
You definitely sound it, bro. You definitely sound like you're not pissed.
I'm not even pressed, bro. I'm not pressed, bro. Like, I'm really not. Like, I'm not.
You know what? It pisses me off because, again, as a club, we failed another top player.
This is the thing. When will people actually sit down here and sit down and realize it's not just about the club. The player also failed himself too.
Bro, if you're in a toxic work environment and you hate the work environment because everything like it's all being run shitly, are you going to stay at that job? He had chances to leave. We're not going to do this. Rashford had chances to leave on 3 occasions. He's a man through and through.
After the 16-17 season, he could have gone Juve. Or I think within his first full season, he could have gone Juve. A season after that, Barcelona did come in for him. And I'm pretty sure last season or 22-23 season, PSG also contacted his brother and asked him if he wanted to leave.
He wanted to stay. He wanted to stay low because he thought things would turn around. That's the way I see it. But the more you get dragged down to a toxic work environment, the more your attitude is going to switch. The more you think, "Fuck this! Oh shit, another manager. Here we go again."
But the difference between us here and him is you can walk to your local Tesco, buy some milk, and walk back to your house, and no one's going to know who you are. The difference with him is he can't do that. I feel like Rashford forgets that he's actually Marcus Rashford and he's famous.
Doesn't matter.
He can't just get on a plane and go LA.
Keanu Reeves still gets the fucking tube when he's in London.
But he doesn't understand that he's famous. Like Marcus Rashford is one of United's biggest players.
It should not matter if he's famous or not.
But he's one of United's biggest players.
The bottom line is, let me just put it to you like this. Let's just be real, Marcus Rashford has been trash for 2 years, blood.
He's been trash for 2
years. Regardless of the managers, regardless of the players around him, he's been trash for 2 years. He's 27 years old. This guy's not a little kid anymore. He's not a kid anymore. He's not your boy, little child. He's a big, mature man, bruv, that's earning 300 back.
Really mature until you're around your 30s.
That's not enough motivation to play for your boyhood club, then I don't know what is. Innit?
And you know what?
I disagree, man. I disagree. Like, if we can say that about every single Man United player, because there's certain Man United players like Casemiro who are getting 200 bags a week, and you can say the exact same to them.
Yeah, 100%. We're not.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm like,
not one of them, Lord. Not one of them can sit there in front. If we had to have like a whole thing where they had to sit in front of fans and actually defend themselves, not one of them could defend themselves and be like, I'm fine. I didn't do nothing.
What are they supposed to do though? What are you actually supposed to do? Like, if you're a United player, you wake up every morning, you go into work, you see Anthony doing pirouettes, right? You see Casemiro trying to count to 5, on his foot. You see Højlund you see Hoyland headbutting the crossbar, right? Because he's so upset at himself.
Okay,
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Yeah. You see Joshua Xerxes, right, in the changing rooms, tearing up, saying, "You man, I just want to score a goal." Yeah. You see Andre Onana, trying to hype everyone up in Italian, and then you see Delict, eating just blocks of cheese, just full blocks of cheese, because he thinks he's a whatever. You see them, Sergio Martinez, he's just in the corner growling, bruv. He's just growling. I'm the butcher. You know what I'm saying? And then people look at Marcus Rashford, think, he should have tried harder, bro. If I was Marcus Rashford, I would look the exact same, because you can see that man is tired, bro. You can see he's tired.
There's certain things, in my opinion, there's certain things when it comes to football, as an attacker, you can just do. Mate, and you know what? No one's going to fault you. No one will fault you for doing them things. Tracking back is one of them. Just track back. And
what if the manager's not asking you to track back?
Huh?
What if the manager said to you, stay there?
Okay, then that's fine. But we've seen number 10s in the positions that Ruben Amorim's asked them to play, track back. Other things as well, bro, you know. Because he done it under Ten Hag as well. This time last year when we played Newport, the couple of days before, he went Ireland and went and done what he done in the bar. Bro, the difference is, you're not winning. The manager's job was literally on the line before that Newport game. You think the best thing to go do is take a flight to Ireland?
Can we do that? Newport County away was a pivotal match in Manchester United's calendar.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Newport County away was a pivotal match in Manchester United's calendar. Can we do that for a second?
As I was saying before, again, manager's job's on the line.
Manchester United Foundation probably donate money to Newport County.
You think it's acceptable to go drinking in Ireland quickly before this game? You can't even play the game. Like, there's
what's wrong with drinking the night before the game when the rest of the team have clearly drunk 15 minutes before the game?
Okay. The thing is, whether people want to admit or not, Rashford will always be looked at when he's at Man United as someone who's a step above. Whether people like it or not, he's the face of the franchise. When the face of the franchise isn't really doing certain things, everyone's going to look at you weird. If you're like the eldest sibling, you see, you said we shouldn't talk about your facial hair today, but it seems like that's where you want to go with it. Like, you're getting me mad. Take the tape off the Ross Clark screen, because it's not even funny no more. Like, I'm trying to talk. Niggas are acting up. Like,
you know what? He looks so good in claret and blue.
He is the face of the franchise, and ultimately,
face of the franchise.
I feel United fumbled by giving him such a heavy contract. Does he probably deserve the money? No, he doesn't deserve all that money.
What are you saying? So what we're saying, because he got such a heavy contract, he paid so much money, he can't play. He forgot how to play football. All right, cool.
It happens. So look at Aubameyang when Aubameyang got the contract to Arsenal. When Aubameyang got the crazy contract. When Aubameyang got the crazy contract to Arsenal,
it's always some next excuse. It's always some other reason. Bro.
How is it a next excuse?
It's the truth.
Okay, so now we're rewriting history. No, I'm sorry. Aubameyang won the Ballon d'Or at Arsenal. Arsenal on their second Champions League, and Arsenal on their third, like their third prime.
Why are we talking about Marcus Rashford, bro? Why are we talking about Arsenal?
It happens. It happens. Okay. Players get the mad contract, and their motivations change. We saw it with.
I don't think he got demotivated because of that. I think he just clocked that, like, this place is dead.
We're saying that, and we're giving Marcus Rashford all the credit, but let's not act as if this guy put in 110% every time he played for the club.
Because he got fucking bored.
Yeah, he's a human, man.
You get all that work. Does that now mean you should turn up to work with Hennessy in your hand, with a suit in your mouth, and some ice in a cup, all because you're bored at work? The whole interview thing. I'm sorry, I don't care how dire the situation is at our club. You don't come out and say, I want a new challenge. I think no one should look at you weird. Lukaku done it. He got slewed for it at Chelsea. Pogba was hinting for years that he wanted to leave United to go Real Madrid. He wanted to go Real Madrid. Him and Mino Raiola got slewed for it. Mino Raiola got slewed so bad for that whole Pogba thing that when he was ill and everybody thought he almost died, United fans celebrated it. And it came out a couple minutes later after that news.
What does that tell you?
Mino Raiola wasn't even dead. So when you do these things, you will get pushback from the fans and you will get pushback from media as well. And
I don't think Rashford deserves any pushback, man. He tried his hardest. He tried his hardest. He got his bread. He fed the country's kids during COVID. Yeah, he dropped 30 goals for you guys a couple seasons ago. He helped you win 2 trophies. He's helped you win 2 trophies for the last
my
2
thing
years.
is, yeah, honestly, in all honesty, yeah, my thing is, if you're doing 30, has he scored over 12 goals since that 30-goal season? No.
Yeah, but has Hoyland?
This is my okay. First of all, yeah, with the 2 strikers, in a way, I slightly do feel sorry for them because you've got 2 young strikers in who technically shouldn't even be leading any line at the moment because they're not generational talents. They're not the next Erling Haalands.
And then you wonder why Rashford gets bored at work. Anthony, like, if I'm seeing these players,
Anthony was a terrible spend. We know Anthony was a terrible spend. We know Mason Mount. Like, no one could have convinced me back then, and no one could convince me now that guy's got any potential. I don't care. The guy's injury prone. You can't talk to me about potential and be injury prone. And I was saying when we were meant to be the face, guy's injury prone as hell.
If I'm meant to be the face of the fucking what you call it of the whole of the franchise, I'm asking questions. Like,
my thing is he's allowed to go, but we're acting like
you know what? Before he signed his contract,
he didn't want to go Villa.
Before he signed his contract,
let's not act like this guy just wanted to go Villa.
Before he signed his contract,
Wait.
What's direction?
Why wouldn't he want to go Villa?
He didn't want to go Villa. Let's not act like he wanted to go Villa.
Why wouldn't he want to go?
First of all, yeah. First of all, I'm pretty sure he had a conversation with Barcelona in January, and they told him, bro.
Chris. Wait, no, because I'm actually not going to let this fly. Call Marcus Rashford right now and have him tell us that he's had this conversation you're talking about.
Where's my phone? Because this is come out here.
Call Marcus Rashford right now.
It's true, though. Why are we acting as a United fan? As a United fan, and media outlets have reported it, he wanted to go Barcelona. He didn't want to cut down these price. Okay, I just know it's not I just know it's not you talking right now. Yeah, covering your face when we know.
Tell me.
Don't do that.
No. I need to know why he wouldn't want to go Aston Villa.
First of all, again, Villa was not his first stop. We know it was.
That's fine.
AC Milan, after that, it all came down to finances. Rashford overplayed his hand and got caught overplaying his hand. The only club that stayed in for him was Villa. And he thought,
right, cool. Now we've done rumors. What does AC Milan offer that Aston Villa doesn't?
What? Like, where are they in their league currently? They're probably 3rd, maybe 4th.
Okay, so they're not going to win a title in Serie A.
They offer racism. That's what they offer.
And that's another thing. You think Rashford?
He's not probably going to get that in the league anyway. Like,
okay, cool, but it'll be worse in Italy.
Racism only exists in Italy.
Villa, one of the best managers in Europe. That's one.
Okay,
cool. Champions League football. Last 8, by the way, got through automatically. We don't have to do none of this nonsense about qualification stage. Okay. We got through automatically. Top 8 team in Europe. Boom, that's 2. 3, we're going to cover his wages. 4, he actually goes to a club whose fan base actually likes their players. And we actually go to games and we go, do you know what?
This is such a rounded excuse though, because he was loved at Man United. Let's not do that. Like, he was loved at United. The guy was loved at United.
He was loved at Man United, yeah? Why has he come out and said, I'm never playing for Manchester United ever again?
Wait. Before you answer, I'll just get into the comments really quickly. Let me get into a couple of comments.
Who? Io's got a 24-pack.
Yeah, he's young.
Of what since he's opened up?
AC Milan are 8th apparently. Thank you to
Right,
Love.
8th. My bad. Sorry, I didn't know they were doing that bad. Hey, but at the end of the day, yeah, he was loved at United, and I don't think that
Hey,
fans are the
Lisa,
sole
right.
reason to why Rashford left.
The thing is, if you're black at that club, you put a foot wrong, you fucking talked about her. Like
They're
this
gonna
fucking,
call him a monkey. They're gonna call him a monkey.
You're
Let's
gonna
not
end
act
up
like
fighting.
racism doesn't exist in England. What are we
it doesn't
doing?
exist. I'm not saying it doesn't exist in England, but
Oh,
Man
it definitely
United,
does.
In
It
England,
Man
definitely
United,
does.
you only got to look
With-
at Pogba. You only got to look at Lukaku. Like there have been worse
Like,
players that have done things.
Sancho, all of them.
Okay,
And
but bear in mind, this is the same country. This is the same country that when David Beckham messed up at the World Cup, they were burning effigies of David Beckham. Let's not act like England fans are any better.
That's the World Cup. They always do that for the World Cup, and it was made.
Right, and now we're giving reasons to why people are burning effigies of another human being.
I don't want to like. I just want to know. I just want to know why Rashford wouldn't want to go Aston Villa because you said he didn't. He didn't.
I'm
want to go
I'm not saying yeah that Villa's like some like down their team, but they were not his first choice.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
I'm pretty sure,
That's-
and I'm pretty sure if we had the opportunity to talk to anyone who works at Villa, they probably would tell you that December Rashford wasn't even probably wasn't a thought to them.
Okay, that's fine. But where's Rashford playing now?
He's about to play for Villa.
So what? Why are we doing?
No, because
Why
I'm not hurt by Rashford going. Like honestly, it doesn't hurt me that the guy's gone to Villa. I'm happy for Rashford. I just want to see him perform. My issue is when we start acting and talking like all of a sudden, like United are like hurt by this or anything. The guy wanted to leave.
Whoa.
How are
He's
United
upgraded
hurt?
though. He's
I'm
upgraded.
hurt.
He's upgraded, so they will be hurt.
Because again, like I said, the club has failed more players because we got shit owners. We ain't got the money to bring in players. Like if you're around shit players, you're gonna feel shit.
Yeah.
We're saying that, yeah, but this is someone where when the club really relied on him and needed him again, what did he decide to do? Sit with someone and have an interview.
You're not making sense at the end of the day. Like I said, if you're in a toxic work environment, it's going to drag you down. Full stop.
He's a human.
If you're a human being and you're in a toxic work environment, you can be the best performer and it will drag you down. I've seen some of the best people in my industry do it, go into toxic work environment, they're out the door after about 6 months, mate.
It wouldn't.
I give it to Rashford that he's actually stayed this long.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to leave. There's nothing wrong with wanting to leave a toxic work environment. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But you can have that conversation privately. You don't need to bring it to the forefront. You had the choice to bring it to the forefront and thought, let me do it.
Yeah, but
he's the way he did it. It was
you can have that conversation privately.
Forcing your hand, didn't it?
Nah, but he did. He did it because he wanted the media and all of football fans to know. I need a new challenge. He wanted to control the narrative. He didn't want to have that conversation privately, and then Man United come out afterwards, and then they say, Rashford wanted to leave because of X, Y, Z. He wanted to control the narrative. Because look what happened. Look what happened to Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho didn't say anything publicly. He didn't say anything publicly.
Okay,
and then Ten Hag was out here calling him fat, saying that he had mental health problems. Look at Jadon Sancho now. I know he's only scored 2 goals, but he looks 10 times a player at Chelsea than he did at United. Look at Anthony, bro. Anthony doesn't even speak English. And he looks healthier.
That performance was nothing new yesterday. That performance was nothing new. Let's not do that.
Who?
Anthony's performance yesterday was not anything run of the mill. Like that wasn't spectacular.
All right, can we talk about someone's performance though before we divulge any more? Can we talk about Jean-Philippe Mateta? I think this guy is a little bit underrated.
I like the way this guy.
You know what? This is how funny it is. Yeah, we lost 2-0 to Wolves. Yeah, relegation threatened Wolves, right? And somehow that isn't even 1% of as bad of a loss as the loss that United had at the weekend, bro. I should feel embarrassed. But then United the next day went and blanked against Crystal Palace. I don't even think Crystal Palace have the capability to play away from home. I'll be so real. I think they picked up points against Leicester, but this is the thing about United, yeah. And I'm not even trying to banter right now.
Yeah, we are.
you guys have been so bad under every single manager. It's actually starting to annoy me because you're just wasting a spot in the Premier League now. Like you actually are. Like no, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Yeah, I'm being serious because
you're saying this shit as a Villa fan, though. You're saying this as a Villa. No,
we are one of the top 8 best teams in Europe. Please talk to me nicely.
Talk to you nicely like you're about to win it. Don't do that.
Bro, we are one of the top 8 teams in Europe. We are one of the top 8 teams in Europe.
In Birmingham, ready to be shown to the public.
Can we talk about Crystal Palace for literally like just 2 minutes?
Bro, we have won more games in the Champions League than you guys won in Europa.
You know what? Yeah, you think that the title's back in Birmingham and that I hear it. Cool. I want the same weed that you're smoking like over there because you're talking and acting like the thing's back in Birmingham.
What thing?
Like, it's really not there. Like, let's not do this though.
All right, let's add some content.
Well done. You qualified past like whatever group stage they're calling it now. Well done, 100%.
Have you?
To Villa, but
have you?
It's not act as if it's back in Birmingham, ready to be shown to the public. It's not.
Did you qualify for the tournament?
Okay, we didn't qualify for the tournament. Big deal, and I definitely know that Arsenal fans ain't got a leg in this argument either because them lot haven't won. You lot ain't won. Okay, cool. You lot ain't won a European trophy since the Cup Winners' Cup. Like, let's not do that.
Chris, wait, no. Aya, wait.
No, let's have it.
Wait, Chris. For all the viewers watching, can you tell us how old you were when you watched United win a Champions League or a Premier League?
Chris is a big man, though. He's not a young you.
I'm 26.
No, how old were you? How old were you when you last watched United win a Premier League or Champions League?
How old were you when you saw in '99? That's when they were done the treble, right?
Okay, how old were you when Arsenal last won the Premier League?
I'm asking you a question, bro.
I didn't ask me. No, Chris. How old were you?
I wasn't born when we won the treble, but how old were you when Arsenal last won the Premier League?
How old were you when United last won a Premier League or Champions League?
I was 11 when United last won the Premier League.
So you were in year 6.
I was in year 6. Okay, well done. Like I don't.
Let's stop talking about the past then.
In no way, shape, or form am I sitting here talking about United like as if we're like still amazing. We're not. And if you've been on this pod, you know I say United have never been like United aren't good at the moment. But
everyone here knows your shit. Apart from you,
Arsenal fans, knows your shit. As if they've been winning Prem. You haven't won a Prem in time, bro.
You are fed. Bro, let's talk about right now. Let's talk about today. Let's talk about this moment, bro. I can chat to you, fam. I can chat to you, bro, right now.
It's a failure. It's a failure. The first time you win a Prem, the first time you come second.
Chris, you're gonna have to get used to this. You're gonna have to get used to this because I think it's coming to your mindset now that you don't like this feeling, but you're gonna have to feel like this for like 3 years, bro. That's the way it's gonna be. Like, bro. Just gonna
let's not over egg. Let's not over egg like the stage we're in.
Like, you're in a bad stage, bro. It needs to be over egg, bro. You guys are a disaster.
How are we over egging the situation? Like, if you're a United fan, wake up knowing that your team is going through like whatever we're going through.
Chris, when Arsenal were bad,
we're not even in the mud. We're under the mud.
I've got like a United fan next to me telling me about like how deep in the mud you are, like.
Bro, when Arsenal were in the mud, yeah, they were finishing 8th, 9th, 7th, yeah. You man are literally in a league of your own with Everton, Wolves, and West Ham, bro.
And Spurs.
When you guys lose, you go to see if Everton have won. Because you're thinking, damn, I'm not really trying to finish this weekend being 16th.
Again.
You're closer to the relegation zone than you are to us. Aston Villa.
You know what, yeah. My bad. Sorry. Villa been doing this from time, innit? My bad. I'm sorry. Villa been
what for time?
Like
Villa
Villa
what for
been
time?
like balling out for time. Sorry, my bad.
So what? We're balling out, yeah.
Villa been balling out for time. I'm sorry. For the last 11 years, Villa been balling out. My bad. Sorry.
Villa.
No, we were in
Villa,
it. We were.
Villa been
No,
winning
wait.
trophies, balling out.
We-
Doing.
Villa
I'll
are
tell
in-
you what, Chris.
Top
I'll tell
eight
you.
in the
You're right.
Premier
Villa been
League,
balling
top eight
out,
in
my
the
bro.
Champions
Chris,
League.
I'll tell you
Bro,
what, yeah.
Villa been balling out, bro. Arsenal
Wait,
been
wait,
balling
wait.
out. I think they're balling out. I hear it.
Wait,
still.
Chris.
You
Chris.
can't chat for Aston Villa.
Bro,
or
are you
Arsenal, like
still talking, bro? Like,
No, you're still
Chris.
talking. Let
Bro,
TJ talk
we
now.
we were in the championship. We were in the championship in 2015, yeah. We were in the championship, the second division of English football in 2015, yeah. You have had a 10-year head start to be better than us in 2025. You've had a 10-year. When Marcus Rashford made his debut, we were battling relegation. In that time, we have spent 10% of what you guys have spent. We've been through half the amount of managers. And in 2025, all you can say to me is we won an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup over 2 years.
if we're not playing football to win trophies, I don't care what we're playing football for. Like, what are we playing football for? We're not playing to win
Cool.
trophies.
No. Okay, cool. You won 2 trophies, yeah? Who won you those trophies? Who was your manager?
Eric Ten Hag.
Where is he?
Job center.
Exactly.
Why?
Job center.
Because he
Why
wasn't
is he there?
performing to what the club needed him to. Like, managers
So
get
what does that
winning
tell
trophies,
you?
it's
What does that
phenomenal.
tell you about the assessment of those seasons when you won trophies? Did it even deem enough for you to keep the manager? If you're going to big up these trophies so much,
But are we just gonna act here like Roberto Di Matteo didn't get fired after winning the Champions League?
why did he get
Sarri
fired?
didn't get fired after winning the
Why did Di Matteo get fired?
Because it wasn't good. Like you can win a trophy, still fire your manager. At the end of the day, it's still
Why?
a-
No, but why? Why do you still fire your manager after winning the trophy?
Because the performance the season after isn't good
Because
enough.
the club clocked that the trophy winning was due to no front or ability of the team. You got lucky.
Oh wow! Man City
Looking
got
out Liverpool
lucky.
and looking out City isn't lucky in my opinion.
You were a dodgy offside call away from dropping a 3-0 lead to Coventry. We are never going to forget that.
Oh, yeah.
We are,
COV.
and you know what? I big you guys up for winning that trophy because you've added to my Arsenal agenda about how the worst United team of all time have still got more silverware than Arteta's £800 million squad. But you know what? This became.
Don't say that, TJ. Don't say that. Don't say that, TJ. Don't say that. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that.
Hey!
You're
I
not
just
allowed
say
to
what I
say
see
that.
in it. I just say what I see in it.
How dare you say that the worst United team got a trophy before Arsenal? Don't ever say that again. You are not allowed to tell that kind of truth ever again. Don't do that.
But Chris,
Don't
the
tell
thing
the
is
truth
that,
again.
the
Don't
thing
do
is
that.
that you're
Don't
not
do
happy
that.
though.
It's wrong.
With your 2 trophies, you're not happy. Are you happy, Chris? Tell the truth. Are you
I'm
happy?
not happy. My thing
You're
is,
not
yeah.
happy.
No. The thing is, I'm not happy with the performance of what I see on the pitch. The position, winning trophies, side that for a second. I'm not happy with what I'm watching.
Outside that.
I'm not happy with the fact that these lot don't give their personal best. If I watch you try and give your personal best and you're not winning, you know what, Fairs, you know what, you're just not good enough to be here. But for the fact I've seen these lot ball out from time to time, I've seen these lot do well, and then you can't carry that through 3 games, 4 games. That is disappointing to watch. I watched the first
Chris,
game.
can I ask you something? Let me ask you a question, bro. You see the last 2 seasons, yeah, where you guys won a trophy, yeah? Do you consider that as a successful season for you guys?
I'd say no. No, I don't consider it a successful season.
It is.
All right. Can I ask a follow-up question?
Ask away.
Is the reason you feel like it's not a successful season because as United fans, you guys can see how much money you're spending, and you guys can just know that an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup is not going to cut it for the amount that you man are spending?
What's the question?
Because I'll be real, yeah? I'll be real. If I said to my guy who's a car dealer, here's 100 bags, get me the best car you can get me, and he comes back with a Vauxhall Astra, I'm going to be like, you know what, safe for getting me a whip, but I've given you 100 bags.
Where's my change?
Where's my change, bro? And you've given me a Vauxhall Astra. An FA Cup is great. I'd love to win an FA Cup. I'd love to win a Carabao Cup. But at the end of the day, my club's net spend isn't up there with the other clubs that could be winning FA Cups and Carabao Cups.
Again, I don't really care for I don't really care for what people spend, because at the end of the day, I don't really care for that. My thing is, why are we buying people, or why are you bringing, like, even if the season isn't going well and you can see that certain amounts aren't performing to where you want them to, there's people in the academy that are probably hungry for this and probably will want to perform. Again, my whole thing is, you're not performing, you're not giving it your all. We can see some of you don't want to be here. Like we're saying with Rashford, if that is the case, there's people in the academy that were just letting. Dan Gore just got sent on loan. Dan Gore would be happy to give you about a good 90 minutes of a good game where he gives his all. My only envy when I do watch a Villa or I do watch an Arsenal is the players are trying. You can see they're trying. I see Villa a couple games ago. I want to say it's Kamara who made a block inside the box. These lot aren't cheering him. They're not slapping man's chest saying, well done. They're preparing for a corner. But at United, we're jumping around, cheering our players for doing their job and making blocks. Is that making sense to you? Like, does that make any sense? As a top club, you're meant to be performing, making blocks week in, week out. And the only thing you can cheer is a fucking block.
You're not a top club anymore, man. I'll be so real.
We're not a top club. I've said this many times.
You're not a top club anymore, man.
We're a mid-table team.
You're mid-table.
But then what happens next season if United finish like fourth and then they finish fourth again, or they finish in the top 5 again?
Then we're back. But until then, I'm not playing Marvel's What If.
Bro, you really think you really think man like Andre Areola at Bournemouth, Thomas Frank at Brentford, Eddie Howe at Newcastle, you really think you're just going to overtake them like that? These men that have got years in their projects.
These men can't even beat Bournemouth, man. Love it. Back to back, twice. Yeah, anyways, quickly, just before we close off for the evening, I just want to touch on one more thing before we go. Have to have a special mention to my boys, well, our boys, the Wonder Kids, Lewis Skelly and Waneri.
Can I say one thing real quick? Yeah?
Well, go ahead, yeah.
Big up Miles Lewis Skelly, yeah? Because seeing him clown Haaland was great for my race, innit? For my race. I saw him do that. Obviously, I had money on 4-1. So I was gassed anyway. But obviously, Nwaneri had to ruin that. We won't talk about that.
When did you take the money out? When did you take the money out?
It wasn't cash out. I couldn't cash out. But when I saw Lewis Skelly do that, I went, my guy, black power, innit? And then I saw the graphic at the bottom of the TV. I went, first senior goal. And you're doing another man's celebration. Lewis Skelly, Miles Lewis Skelly, I hope you're watching this. This moment was about you. When you score your first senior goal, you do one of three things. You knee slide, you do a little Danny Rose, you knee slide at the halfway line, yeah? Because you haven't conceptualized where you need to celebrate in it. You knee slide at the halfway line, you get dragged by your team, or you point to God and then your family in the stand. But your first thought was to look over at the 3-time Premier League champion, Champions League winner, yeah, to look at this guy, and your first thought, not I've spent so many hours getting to this point, not I've worked so hard, not I am a big man, yeah. Your first thought was Erling Haaland, who's just scored his 250th career goal. I'm going to get back at him. All I'm saying, Miles, is for your second goal, I want to see you thank your mother. Please stop. And this goes out to all the other kids, yeah? We've all of us young black guys, we've got chips on our shoulder. Do not make the moments about these guys that have already got all your attention. Don't make it about them.
These Caucasian guys.
don't make it about them because it's been about them. It's always been about, bro. It's always been about them. So when we get our moment, make it about us, okay? Because obviously, I think the group chat thought that I was hating on the kid, but I was gassed for the kid because I love Miles Lewis-Skelly. He's a one Arsenal player that I'm like, do you know what? This kid's cold, innit? This kid's cold. But when I saw him do that one, I went, brother, you were this close. This close.
Yeah, my guy.
How does Ethan look about 25 when he's 17? 18.
Bro, he plays like
he just turned 17 as well, innit? I think he literally just turned 17 like a month ago or something.
He looks about 25, 28.
It's how, I don't know, define the facial hair is, I suppose. I don't know.
I'll be real, yeah. Lewis-Skelly and Nwaneri, they're just this much. They're pushing me back onto the side of Arsenal, but just this much.
Nah, what it is, I watch it, and then I watch the other fucking them idiots on the other channel. And I'm like, what these guys again?
Nwaneri, man. Nwaneri is cold.
He's special, man. He's special.
Cold. I remember when he made his debut against Brentford, and I was thinking, oh, man. Because we were looking at him. Because obviously we like to scout around academies. We were looking at him. But as soon as you guys played that Brentford game, clubs weren't allowed to pay compensation anymore because he played a senior match, in it. If an academy player hasn't played a senior match, then you just got to give a club a £250,000 compensation when their contract's out. But because Ranieri, Arteta was clever in it. He gave him minutes, and then that meant that clubs, if they wanted to sign him, you got to put a bid in it.
Yeah, for real. I think he just got a new contract as well. I think there's talks about Lewis-Skelly getting a new contract as well. So well deserved, man. My follow-up question, just before we go, is more for Ayo, but everyone can answer, obviously. Bro, I think it was yesterday. We were saying something about when Neri should be starting at right wing or as a 10. What's your thoughts on it? Where do you think he should put? Like, I think while Saka's out, he's in the team for me. That's what I'd say. Like, he gets over Trossard, he gets over Martinelli, Sterling. He doesn't get over Saka for me, but I think he should be starting now. What do you think?
Definitely. I was surprised he didn't even start yesterday. That's why I wanted that goal. That's why I wanted that goal so much. I mean, on the bench, he's looking at Skelly like, oh, my man got his goal. I need a goal as well. And that kind of mentality, you need it in the team. So, yeah, he should be starting. Then whatever happens to the other three, they can mix up. I don't care how they do it there. But yeah, he should be starting, man. He should be starting. We need to start bigging up our boys because couple man in Barcelona, they're winning golden balls and all that. They're coming from La Masia. We need to start bigging up these guys. They need to be in those talks. They need to be talking about them like that. Yeah, I'm saying, like
you need to give him more minutes because Barcelona, they'll see a 17-year-old kid, they'll be like, "You're starting tonight, and you're going to start the next 5 games."
Like, Yamel's probably like the first name on the Barcelona sheet, bro.
Oh, easily. Pau Kabassi, he's 17-year-old centre back. They're just saying, do you know what I mean? Like, they had the other CDM that tore his ACL at the start of the season. He was 17 as well. That's why, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be Arteta out. Like, because I believe that you can go get a manager that will still have the team just as good, but will actually like you see, man, like Emil Smith-Rowe, he's got a place in today's Arsenal team. He's got a place there. Reece Nelson, you could like low key when Martinelli was starting to stink up the gaff. You needed Reece Nelson to come on and like, do you know what I mean? Do some
different,
do some stuff.
He's got capability to doing it. We know he's got the potential. He just never had the minutes or the run of games, or and then the shit around him as well. We had bare dead wood around him as well, like coming through. Like he played with bare different other players that he had to be up against or whatever that held him back. Whoever it was, he just never. I don't know. He just never reached his potential, and I think he just ran out of patience with them both. To be fair, I think obviously Gay Smith-Rowe, obviously the number 10 shirt, obviously bumped up their contracts or whatever. Then obviously for injuries and whatever, like I said, he's got all the ability in the world, like to be one of the best. But like injuries and playtime, it hinders them, innit? And this is why a lot of people think Arteta don't believe in the youth and that and young players and whatnot. and I hear it. I do hear it, but maybe that's not. Maybe we're seeing how we're seeing Lewis Kelly and when Neri come through. Maybe he's saying, you know what? Maybe I've got some guys, these kids, these are guys in the academies that I can actually look on now and let them come through, give them some game time and see what happens. Because
that's another annoying thing about Arsenal, and like I only dislike Arsenal for the fan base. I'll be real. Like,
yeah, that's the only reason why.
It's the only reason. Like, it's literally like if I literally when I'm watching Arsenal, I forget about the fan base. I'm like, yo, this team's cold. But that's one thing. That's another thing that I really dislike about Arsenal. Yeah, you guys have got Tomiyasu, Timber, Ben White, Kieran Tierney, Kivior. Now you got Calafiori, and you signed every single one of those players. Fair enough, Ben White was a few years ago, but you signed every single one of those players before you clocked that this Lewis Skelly is cold. And if I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm saying 40 million on Calafiori was a waste because we had someone better than Calafiori.
Big one.
Right? 25 million on Tomiyasu was a waste because we had someone better than Tomiyasu. However much you spent on Kieran Tierney was a waste. Do you know what I mean? Like you had, like, and this is the thing.
You can't really say that about Kieran Tierney because he was decent. He's just injured.
He was good. Yeah, he had his time. He had his moment.
Well, okay, not Kieran Tierney then, but like I'm just saying, like this is the issue that I've got with Aston Villa at the moment is that like we've got out and signed Essensia, for example, but we've got Ben Broggio in the academy who can do a job, who is sick. We've got Jamal Jimmo who is also sick, and like when I look at Arsenal, like you might just like I feel like if Arteta just stopped being like so like such a control freak, if he just stopped like them ones where like you shouldn't have a first 11. You should have a 22. Yeah. And whatever given day or tactic that you're playing, that 22 should change. But Arteta has got a first 11. And with that first 11, you can tell that when one of those guys isn't there, Arteta gets mad awkward, man. He doesn't like it. When Saka left, do you guys remember the fallout that you man went on after Saka? We shouldn't be coming back from 2-0 down against you, man. But because you don't have an outlet in Saka that can hold the ball, take a man on, maybe even steal a third goal, Arteta, like, do you know what I mean? So, like, just like, that's the only reason I'd be Arteta out is because.
Yeah, how many times have me and Leo said that? Like, Saka is the system, bro. That's the system. Saka is that's plan A, plan B, bro. Like, look at the games under Arteta, bro. There's no one played anywhere near the amount of games close to what Saka's done. In his time, it's mad. And you think of his age as well. He's 23 years old. Or 23.
Yeah.
So
what I'll say about that Arsenal City game is that coming into the game, I was like, I hope City batter him. And after the game, I went, do you know what? I hate Arsenal less. That's all I thought.
I don't hate Arsenal. And then as soon as I scrolled into TikTok and saw everything, I was like, fuck these guys.
That's the issue, bro. Did you guys see? Did you guys see the image? Did you guys see the picture of all the Arsenal fans?
Yeah,
bro. That I looked.
You know what it was? It was that idiot old man wearing that humbled shirt. Like, come on, grow up.
Real quick. I don't know if shout out Owen Delaney, man. Shout out Owen Delaney. Big up you for tuning in. Carry on.
Yeah.
Man. Big up everyone that's tuned in tonight, man. There's been, I think we got to like 5 or 6, or maybe even 7 at one point. Man. Shout out everyone tuning in. Everyone that's going to tune in later on. Big up yourselves as well. Everyone that's tuned in the past as well. But man. I think that's about us. That's us tonight. I think it's about an hour. Wrap it up there, guys. Appreciate you coming through.
Chris had to go get some fresh air.
Let's go smoke something.
Can Chris return back to wherever he's hidden from? Like, Chris, you good though, bro? Yeah.
Do you want the number of my counsellor?
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, Chris. Like, obviously, it's all love, innit? It's all love, but I genuinely am like so thankful to God that like we live in the same timeline where my club has taken your best pound for pound player. Like I find that, bro. I've had like the fact that like I can scream MR9.
Like Amadiano is still there, but I hear it though.
MR9, you know.
Is that what number?
MR9. Wow.
Is that what
No, I can't
number?
like. If they took Amad Diallo, if they took Amad Diallo, I actually would have lost it. I would have broke my laptop. I would have stopped responding to you man the GC if they took Amad Diallo, because that for me would have definitely hurt. But having Rashford, when I can see Amad Diallo, like you can have him still. I'm not hurt.
Man, you know what? Man said that, yeah. Every time he said it, he's looked this way, yeah. He said it, then he looked this way.
I know he's crashed. I know that.
Have we played you twice yet? Have we played you twice this season?
Nah, we still got to come Old Trafford. But that's one thing I'll say.
Last game of the season.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll say is that whenever you guys play us head to head, I don't know why on earth you guys are like, yeah, Villa aren't beating us. It's been like that since 2005.
Yeah, but we've had that a lot this season with people never beating us at home or stuff like that. And guess what? They've done it.
I don't know. I feel like it's weird. It's a weird one. Villa United is a strange game.
That's the last game of the season for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah. Wigan United's a strange game. Like, there's a lot of weird
25th of May, Sunday, 25th of May. Yeah, it's the last game of the season, boy.
No, that won't really matter then.
I can't. I think the group chat.
I don't even know why he's playing. We've got Martin from Arsenal's academy. Why don't we just play him? Why isn't it called up?
Can't. I feel like you can't play. Actually, you know, I don't think it would be right for them to play an academy player at the moment. Like with how toxic the first team is. And everything going on, I feel like that would crush anybody.
Let Obi Martin play under 21s first. He's not even doing under 21s. He's under 19s at the moment.
He's bagging in the under 21s though.
Chelsea won. Chelsea 1-2-1. Wan-Bissaka scored an own og.
Yeah, guys, that's it for me today, man. That just made my day. Wan-Bissaka scoring their own goal. I love that guy. Like, guys,
what?
We're done.
I didn't even clock that the Chelsea game was on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they kicked off at 8 o'clock.
That just ruined my day. Hearing Wan-Bissaka scored an own goal. Yeah, guys, pod done. Okay, guys, make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe. Comment, and subscribe, guys. Like,
all right, Chris, we're gonna get you to host the next one, by the way.
That's if I'm still around. That's if I still watch football by then. Like,
wow,
non-league is looking very spicy.
You see it, and this guy's saying he's not pressed. This guy is saying now that he might not be.
I'm not, honestly. I'm actually so unpressed right now. Like,
you heard it here, people. You heard it here.
Like, I'm so happy right now. Like,
you're not. You're holding a bottle of Moet, rude boy. You disappeared for 10 minutes. That bottle's half gone. Like, okay, you're not.
Non-league football.
I will chat to you in the group chat, innit? The man that will chat to you in the group chat, innit? You know what I mean? We'll let you know that.
Non-league football is where it's at. I'm following Athletic Newham right now. I'm watching Athletic Newham. They're balling. That's where non-league football is where it's at right now. For me.
Yeah.
This is funny, bro. This is United fans in 2025 telling me about the Isthmia South Division League because they're not trying to tell us about the Premier League.
It's actually the Essex Senior Conference League, actually.
Oh, you're not even Isthmia, you're Essex C. Jeez.
I also follow Dagenham and Redbridge. We just lost, like, I think on the weekend, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy to
kids. I hope this gets clips here, kids. This is my friend Christopher. Christopher is a brilliant example of why you just support your local team. Just because a team 250 miles away is good, doesn't mean you should support them. Because when they're not good, you're stuck with Dagenham and Redbridge. Peace.
Not only do you shit on Man United, but you also managed to shit on my local too. Damn.
Yeah. So quick table check. We'll start from the lowest to highest.
My local team, City.
Man United, 13th with 29 points, minus 6 goal difference, a point behind Crystal Palace and 2 points behind Spurs.
Wow.
Then, Mr. TJ, your team is currently sitting 8th, top 8. You like top 8? Top 8 Champions League, top 8 Premier League. Man United can't chat to you. Yeah, you feeling nice right now. Okay.
Bro, what were we like? 9 points, 8 points ahead of them?
Huh?
8 points ahead of them?
8 points ahead of them. 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 8 Yeah, yes, you are.
That's just a couple wins.
8.
United.
Yeah, 8. Yeah. Oh, imagine if Rashi went and would a number 8, but you already got number 8, so that couldn't happen. But yeah,
What
8 would have
numbers
been
are you
a
getting?
good number for you guys.
You got the number
9.
9.
9 in it. Iran's gone in it, so it makes sense just to give him the 9. Come on, 9. Woo! And then Ayo, let's have a little check at your team, mate. Let's have a little check at your team right up there. I've got Neck, mate, so far up. Bloody hell. What's that? Second place at 50 points. Lovely jubbly. 6 points behind the league leaders.
Aye, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, wait. You got something.
And that's all we got. Sorry,
got something in your nose, Mr. Brown.
Got one more comment. Sorry, but one more comment. And that's all we've got time for, guys. Then we've got to log off. Great pause, lads. First time viewer, but I'll be watching from now on. Owen, big up yourself, Owen. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate that a lot. Big up yourself. Yeah, what do you want to say before we go?
You got something on your nose. When you're done brown nosing,
yeah,
maybe you can actually be a better host. But other than that.